Smoke.
Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. I put that on my partner, I put that on my family. Oakland City represent, address me as your majesty. Yeah, you can kiss the ring, but you can never touch the crown. I smoke a million Swisher blunts and I ain't never coming down. Bitch, you ain't no Barbie, I see you work at Arby's. Never too supersized, hurry up, I'm starving. Gnarly, radical, on the block I'm magical. See me at your college campus, baggy full of Adderalls. Call me if you need a fix, call me if you need a boost. See them other chicken heads, they don't ever leave the coop. I'm in the coupe cruising, I got the stolen plates, serving all the fiends over there by the Golden Gate. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. I put that on my partner, I put that on my family. Oakland City represent, address me as your majesty. Yeah, you can kiss the ring, but you can never touch the crown. I smoke a million Swisher blunts and I ain't never coming down.
Smoke. Smoke.
Do you agree that there's no such thing as racism, sexism, homophobism, Islamophobism, deadbeat dadism, white supremacism, and all the other isms? Destiny, that's a woman's name. You were raised by your daddy and mama. That makes you half man and half woman. You are a beta. You're not a real man, beta. I just have one question for you, beta. There's just one thing I want to know. Destiny, do you love all people? Do you really love the blacks? Destiny, do you love black people? Why can't you just answer the question? Destiny, do you love all people?
Systems, the company store, the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive. They're selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin demon, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy, weird, sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot, then the goblins are hobbling round, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap, we don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
Whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass P word. Make that pullout game weak. Yeah, you effin' with some wet ass P word. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word. Give me everything you've got for this wet ass P word. Beat it up, N word, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this P word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This P word is wet, come take a dive. And continue along these lines. And it gets significantly more vulgar. Like, a lot more vulgar.
I keep that thing on me. God damn it, Bobby. They see me selling propane and now they trying to copy. Pretend to be broke, but I got hella cash. If you use charcoal, I'ma kick your ass. Made this money from propane, bitch. I feel like Pablo Escobar, but I don't sell cocaine, bitch. Shot that fella cause he didn't make his payments. Fuck with me, I keep a rocket launcher in my basement. Made this money from propane, bitch. I feel like Pablo Escobar, but I don't sell cocaine, bitch. Shot that fella cause he didn't make his payments. Fuck with me, I keep a rocket launcher in my basement. Oh man, goddamn, I caught Bobby jacking off. Syrup ain't no cough. Big Hank, break the law. Lady Bird, that's my dog. Peggy got that wet, I'll flip you like a tech deck. Yeah, I run my set, I'm running up them checks. If you using charcoal, that's a red dot at your head. Propane till I'm dead, bitch, I'm off the meds. We be smoking loud, and you smoking on mid. Me and Dale getting lit, and I'm running from the feds. Made this money from propane, bitch. I feel like Pablo Escobar, but I don't sell cocaine, bitch. Shot that fella cause he didn't make his payments. Fuck with me, I keep a rocket launcher in my basement. Made this money from propane, bitch. I feel like Pablo Escobar, but I don't sell cocaine, bitch. Shot that fella cause he didn't make his payments. Fuck with me, I keep a rocket launcher in my basement.
as your dreams go down the drain. Come on, wagey, join the crew. Don't you want your wages too? And if the boss man makes you blue, you deserve it, you're a screw. Killing comes round after ages. You can come collect your wages. Throw your bodies out your rages. Then get back to your cages.
Let's go, chat! It's another B-Word broadcast. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? It's gonna be a crazy good stream. Let's fucking go. We got a new show. A new show, everybody. That's right. We got great content coming from Rhizome. I'm gonna try to create some new content. Let's fucking go. We're gonna be here with Paradigm Shift. That's right, everybody. Paradigm Shift, an incredible streamer and poet. And we got our first in the series, everybody. Cypher Sundays. Cypher Sundays. I'm so excited. I hope you're as excited as I am. It is a beautiful day here in Montreal. heat finally fucking broke. The heat broke. I'm feeling better. I got a show tonight. It's gonna be a hype stream. Definitely looking forward to it. Cypher Sundays. Yeah, I'm open to new ideas because half white, full black, I think, works Sundays. So it kind of makes it hard to have him on. But yeah, how you doing, Lad Tyrant Youth? Now, we blasted off already. We're gonna get Paradigm Shift in here. But first, before that, yeah, little fan service. I'm doing good. How you doing? How's it going? We got ourselves. I'm excited for this. I think this is something that's been sort of bubbling up in my imagination for like quite a while, and I really want to sort of, man, blow up poetry, man. Why are people talking about poetry more? Poets tend to be some of the most eloquent, thoughtful, provocative people on the planet. They care about the right issues. So I don't know how I don't find good content, you know, just chatting it up with cool people who write poems, like almost always. And from what I've seen, I've checked out a bit of Paradigm stuff. It's pretty solid. So I'm definitely interested to see how he does in the spotlight. You know, it's one thing to have a poem recorded. It's another one to be able to have it there, fresh, off the dome. You know, some people can like just improv, and that's good enough. So yeah, we're gonna get him on in here probably in about 5-10 minutes. Some of the things we're gonna be checking out, because I want to kind of broaden my horizons, understand a bit better what is going on with poetry, both in Canada and America. It's basically where the culture is. Figure out who's active, what the scenes are like. So yeah, I got a couple of good questions. I hope get to that, you know, hopefully. And if the questions are boring and lame, like fuck it, we'll just go straight to the poetry. I'm hoping to do a bit too, just to perform, but like we're more interested in Paradigm stuff. You can always come to my stream and see me do poetry. That's a thing that happens every now and again. So yeah, we're gonna find out how long. Hopefully, he's been doing it. I'm really curious, like how long it takes poets to write poems. Some of them are like tornadoes that come out of nowhere and you just have to write. Other times, like it takes years as you disentangle a subject. And like some poets go super deep and some people don't. Like some like hide all their deepest, darkest thoughts like in some complex rhythms and rhymes, and other people just like put it all out in the page, plain language. This is what happened to me. So that's kind of the stuff I'm curious about. Paradigm Shift, like kind of where he comes at it. You don't really get that stuff when you just listen to the poem. You kind of guess it. You know, like, all right, I think I kind of get, but you know, sometimes, especially like a poet like me, I'll have like one or two like very intense poems, and the rest are like fluff or like whatever, you know. Okay, so I believe that Paradigm Shift is hanging out. He's around, so let's get him on here. Let's switch on up. And this music is the worst. I gotta get like actual fucking R&B or something, like actual hip hop. Jesus Christ, fucking Nintendo music for a Cypher stream. I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize in advance. That was actually not kosher. All right, so I'm gonna jump on air with Paradigm, and then we'll put him up on screen. Just give me a sec, okay? Hey, how's it going? Oh wait.
Oh, hey.
Yo.
Okay. We're here.
You ready?
Right. Yes,
We
I'm
live.
ready.
We live, baby.
You just caught me in the middle of singing a song.
I was hoping you might have been listening and following along, but that's cool. I hope you're ready. I hope you're doing good. What song are you singing?
It's oh shit, I forgot. It's Illumina or Illumina by Nightmare.
Okay.
Japanese band. Sorry.
I'm educating myself actively. Let's all listen in real quick.
I wish there was a way, because you wanted me to perform. I wish there was a way to I know there is, to route the desktop audio into Discord.
Right, yeah. I like went down that rabbit hole. A friend of mine was trying to coach me on it, like splitting your audio. But one of the things I heard was that like you do that, and then the VOD just has a bunch of blanked out areas where nobody can hear anything. So I'm second guessing it.
So I know how to route audio. Matter of fact, that's my actual specialty. I know
Nice.
how to do different audio routings. It's that like I don't keep these programs open. So for a lot of the programs that you use to do that, what'll end up happening is once you close it, it gets rid of the setting. So when you open it, it won't pick back up. So you have to continuously each time do it until you either, buy the pro version or da 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 this and that. And I ain't spending no money to route audio out.
What are you running Reaper right now?
No, this is just me regular. OBS has the ability to add plugins now, and so does wave audio. So I've been using those in conjunction to get the sound the way it is. This microphone does not sound like this normally.
No, you sound good. You sound good. So I was thinking of putting this both on camera. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you a cop?
I mean, I do work for the Freedom Convoy, as you can see from my hat. I've been deep in the movement. Following this important cultural movement in Canada. So no, I'm not a cop. But I do gotta kill my cam. I'm mostly telling the audience that bye for a few seconds, because otherwise it's just not gonna go. So let's see here. Gotta kill my cam. Bye-bye. Oh, no, there I am again. This is the hardest part of doing any Twitch stream. It's like the tech support live where you're switching stuff. This is why like people have Danabo and like actual, people who understand the tech well enough to handle it in the background. I need like some mods.
Yeah, no, I have a nice team of people who do help me with that. But the biggest problem with us is that we all know what we're doing, so it's really just Paradigm, you just gotta, do it. Instead of just like hypothesizing about doing shit. How about you just do it?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I wish I had that kind of capacity or that type of teamwork underneath me. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, so let's get the Discord going. We both on cam. Yeah, how's your day been going?
Or just trying to make me do, or just trying to make my mods do it. My day's been going actually pretty good. My dad came home from work a lot earlier than I expected, which is a good thing because now he's getting his much needed rest. I never stream early in the morning, so this early in the morning. I never stream before like 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m. So like this is
Oh, I'm sorry.
My stream has never seen me with the daylight out, so like it's a thing.
Yo, I gotta get like curtains or something. I'm up at like 5 in the morning, streaming at 7. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta switch to the evening. Like
You're
a normal
blessed,
person.
man. You're 100% blessed. I couldn't. I still can't to this day.
Bro, it's insomnia. I'm like up at 4 or 5, just like, oh, I guess my day started now. How do I make use of this?
Somebody, if I ever get a regular job and somebody's like, you got to get up at 9 a.m., you're going to have to leave your house probably around like 6, 7 a.m. My alarm clock doesn't even have a 7 a.m.
What, like, I think it was like a Bukowski quote that is like, waking up at 5 in the morning, getting on transit to go work for someone else to make them $1. Like, what kind of a living is that bullshit?
I don't even know how we got here, but not us. What I'm about to reference, I was working a wedding yesterday.
Yeah.
And I don't know how me and this guy got to this conversation, but we just immediately locked eyes and were like, yeah, we should definitely abolish the 40-hour work week.
Yo, people fucking fought and died for that shit. We going backwards.
We should go forward with it. We should.
Hell yeah.
You know what I would want if I were president, or you know what I would
baby.
push for? No, not even that.
Oh, yeah?
Take the same wages that people get paid for 40 hours of work, double it, and then split their time in half. You should make the same. If you're gonna pay people a non-living wage, then double their wage, and then from there split their hours in half. You get double the
quadruple
workers.
their wage. Give them so much more time for their money. So much money for their time.
Starbucks is already looking like, I can't give you $1 more. I'm pushing the envelope with the whole split the time.
There's only one problem. How am I going to get my jalapeno poppers at 4 in the morning when I have insomnia? I need.
Or here's an idea: buy the tools yourself, make them at 4 a.m. because there was a skit from Caleb City about this. When you pull up to the drive-thru at 3 a.m. and the worker responds to you, and she's like, "Yeah, can I get a I hate you? I hate you. Why are you here?
Why are you here? It's like the Mother's Day, like
your parents don't love you."
there was a fucking post on Kitchen Confidential on Reddit, and it was like all the cooks being like, tell your mom we did a good job, I bet. You know, like they're all fronting about taking care of people's moms, and it's like, can we please stop buying stuff to like tell our moms we love them, you know?
Right, exactly.
Kind of love
Exactly.
the moms. But yeah, my mom's going through it right now. I actually probably can't talk about it. So yeah, my mom's going through a rough time. So I'm feeling it. But we're here to talk about poetry. There is a show I'm going to later tonight, and the person organizing it has sort of kind of noticed that like pandemic destroyed so much of the artistic community. Like in Montreal, there was 5 jazz clubs that I knew about. Community's gone. The Cypher is gone. The Maison du Jazz is gone somehow. It went to Laval, and like another one I can't remember. I think it was like upstairs. So there's only one left. Montreal's getting rocked. And so I thought the same idea could apply on Twitch. You know, like where are our poets? Where are our artists and shit, you know?
I can tell you right now, and this isn't a slight to anybody who does this type of artistry on Twitch. It's a dying breed because nobody's looking for that here. And I don't want to have this conversation right now because that's not the point of why we're here, but I will just lightly mention it. I think that people forget the origins of what Twitch was and like how it built up to where it is today. And a lot of people were introduced to Twitch due to the pandemic. So they kind of, and this goes back to what I was arguing about in the first episode of a series I was doing, Living with COVID. We kind of wrapped our world and our identity inside the internet because we had no choice.
Yeah,
and that
absolutely.
changed a lot of the spaces that we like frequented. So Twitch was originally a gaming platform, and then we needed it to do everything else. And we didn't really think like, well, how does that change the social dynamic? How does that change the interactions? There are people who are musicians on here who are making a pretty decent living. Shout out Very Handsome Billy.
Shout out Preach.
And but like those people are anomalies to their own groups. They don't have communities where they're looking for smaller streamers to like pick up and like, hey, check out this guy. Like they're all kind of in the wind all by themselves.
Right.
When it comes to the more social stuff, where we're now looking at Twitch as how do the big people pick up the little people? It was never like that before. It was never like that before.
Hey man, I love hearing like I don't know, like left-wing labor politics making their way onto a platform like Twitch or whatever. Like describing gift subs as what was it, like paying it forward or mutual support, mutual aid, and it's like, all right, okay. I mean, not totally, but all right, okay, okay, I get it. I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be a way to harness these platforms for good. There's got to be a way to sort of steer them towards healthy conversations. You know, get into the meat of stuff. I mean, sometimes it's kind of cool to check out people arguing and screeching, but oftentimes I feel empty when I listen to it. And then when I go check out like a poetry thing or like maybe something more long form, I might spend less time on it, but I'll learn more and I'll feel more full, you know, spiritually full or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. That's my vibe. That's what I'm feeling.
No, I feel that. I feel
that. So yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like, do you have any stories about like any like short or really long poems? Like any poems that like took really short to write, or any poems that like took forever to friggin' write?
My first book was delayed because the first time I tried to perform it, a girl tried to commit suicide after hearing 2 chapters of it. Yeah, no, we're going straight in.
Oh, no.
Like when I say to people like, yo, I'm gonna be the next king of Twitch, it's like that. I'm not saying that because like I have an ego about me. I mean, like when you hear the story, you're gonna be like, that's the guy. That's the guy. That's the person. That's the he the thing. He the person. Anyway, 2012, I was performing at a place called the Lucid Cafe in Queens, and I was ripping it. I had never performed my poetry before. I had just just begun to like separate myself in a relationship that I was in for 3 years. I decided not to leave the city because I wanted to stay in the relationship instead of going to college somewhere else. Fucking stupid, bad idea. And I was performing at this cafe, and I had written this book, and I didn't really like think about it as a book per se.
Yep.
I was really thinking about it more as like a I got some words and they're kind of dope and deep, you know, and nobody in my school in high school was doing this, so this is kind of where I'm at now.
Right.
And yo, about 2 chapters in, this girl gets up and she just starts crying, and I'm like, damn, that shit really hit you. It's dope, right? Like, but I'm saying this while I'm performing, so I'm kind of like thinking in my head, like, da 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 this, da 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 da, blah blah. And then she get up, and I laugh. She survived, thank God. Like, because we've talked about it since, and we're cool now. She get up, she grabbed one of the cafe. She grabbed one of the knives that was on somebody else's table, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Sheesh. Wait, what? Like right then and there?
Yeah,
Bro,
like during the performance. So I can tell you what she said.
I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that can be all you.
So I thought about that. But what she had said before she done it, because I was trying to skip that part, is what had clued me in. She basically went on a small little rant about how what I was saying was the encapsulation of everything she had felt in the like as she was growing up. And she felt as though she had realized through my words that that was the pinnacle of her life right there. Like, that is where the story ends for her, because I had put it into words that she could never. And I was like, and I hate to make any trigger warning here, because we're gonna use the word, I have to. I was like, in my head, I was like, am I saying your suicide note out loud? Like, I don't understand, but like, she did it so fast. I'm recounting this to you as though you could breathe and like analyze.
No, there's no way that you can think that through. Like, someone's just doing a thing, and you're like, wait, hold up.
Did all of this within like a minute and a half. So I'm performing while listening to her, and like, it's just and obviously I had to stop. So I never performed after that until I think it was about 2016. Yeah, I went to a friend's house and I started performing my poetry there. That's
wait. How long was that first show with the book? Like, how long did that go? Was it like a 10-minute set?
No, it was the whole book, so it was gonna be like an hour.
Shit.
I was
20 minutes in or something.
So it was like had to have been 13 minutes. I kind of have this time burnt into my head because I know how long the first poem was. Yeah, I have it on SoundCloud if you're interested.
If you're alone and on TikTok,
not her moment, but I have I have the first chapter on SoundCloud. I didn't even know it was there until somebody pointed me to it. Then I ripped the audio and uploaded it myself.
So did you finish this book?
Yes.
Okay. So it's the longest poem you've ever written.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a hell of a. You turned a poem into a book. That's a rare thing.
Yeah, hey, I turned a couple sets of poems into 4 more books, and then from there I wrote another book after that. It was a manuscript style, and it was the culmination. It was the combination of the 4 books I had written, a second chapter full of extremely longer poems, and then there was the 3rd chapter, which was closure, which were a set of stories set to stories told in poetic form. Okay,
all right. I've never really done long poems. Like, my poems are very much slam pieces, 3 minutes, se finila, like, we're done, we're moving on. And so what I'm reflecting on is, in our scene, there's a lot of conversation about like taking care of the audience, sort of like answering all the things you've opened up. And I find that such a hard dynamic in such a small time frame, in like 3 minutes or whatever. And that's just like kind of something you don't really get a clear answer on, because you don't know who your audience is at all. And so you don't really know where those lines are. So I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just different out in, where'd you say it was? Queens? Fuck.
Yeah, Queens, New York City. Yeah, man. It's different out here. It's raw.
Yeah, New York is raw, man, for sure. I haven't been in years. I'm desperate to get back. I got some buddies coming up to Montreal. So yeah, is that like Sorry, go ahead.
No, I said you should come.
Yeah, man, I miss it. Fuck. Yo, is that like where you're from? Like, is that where you got your roots? Is
Yes.
that where you've like
Yeah,
you put time in?
that's where I live now. Yeah.
Nice, good shit, good shit. What's the scene like? Is it? I mean, is it?
It depends on who you ask. Like the whole
What area?
slam poetry, the whole vibe on that. That's kind of where the city is now. I'm kind of an anomaly within the poetry scene, to the point where I'm not even a part of it. But like when I come out to perform, people know and they're like, "Oh shit, I've never heard anybody say it like that before." And it's like, yeah, I know, I do this. Like,
Cool. I mean, nice. I mean, I after I'm gonna ask you like who to check out in New York because I'm trying to expand my horizons. Like any people you know of, I can follow up. But
100%.
yeah, man. So I'd love to hear your work. I mean, what do you got? What do you got for us?
Depends if I can route this audio out. And let me share my screen. That's probably the easiest way to do that.
Yeah. We'll take it bit by bit.
Sound may not be available, so let me use Windows Media Player.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, smart man.
I'll be thinking. Let me see
Gears
if what
turning.
I should perform for you right now, just so we don't get lost in hours of me. You know what? This crowd is dope enough for this. Let's do I haven't done this in a while. Let's do Doria. All right. The music that I have attached to it, just want to make sure you can hear this first.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's gonna be a sync issue, but like, yeah, go on.
Can you hear that?
No. Are you playing something?
No,
No, not playing.
I was.
Yeah. wasn't hearing
Okay.
it. There is a button where I can click watch stream, but it just like
Yeah.
highlights it. It's not actually, if you play it, I'm not hearing it. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I hear something. Can you turn that up?
Turn it up. Okay, it's loud to me, but okay.
If it's loud to you, then I'll change it on my end.
Yeah, change it on your end.
Oh, I see where I can do it most easily. Okay.
Let me know when it's good.
Hear
for
it
you.
loud and
Okay.
clear.
Good.
Yeah, we good.
All right, dope.
All right.
Let me make sure it's good for my stream. My stream is not argued about anything in 20 minutes, so it is good. They would immediately be like, "It's too loud."
And real quick, I mean, you're more than welcome just to take the stage and do what you got. How much like, or we can sort of have a break after every poem, just like chit chat, whichever you prefer.
Let's do one poem chat, then the next poem, just because I don't have this lined up. That's all.
That's
simply.
what I mean. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of dropping you on this, but yeah, stage is yours.
Heard you. Okay. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is The Paradigm Shift, but for today, I'm going to have to allow my alter ego, a Blue Ribbon, the performance outlet that I use, to take over. So if you notice that my voice or my mannerisms or anything change and you're not used to it, don't be scared. It's just me. Just I don't allow certain pieces, and this is gonna sound weird, but fuck it, I am a meta artist. This is what I do. I don't allow certain pieces of my brain to interact with one another because it's too heavy, and when you hear what I'm about to say, you're gonna realize it. Let's go. Fix your screen. I don't. That's not the point. Click on the screen in Discord. That's not the point. Leave me alone, chat.
Chat, you gotta leave him alone,
right.
okay?
All right, let's do this. All right, what you think, bro? I think that's the first thing you've ever heard me do too, right? Yeah. You looked me up. FBI. He's a cop. I knew it. Yes. Yes. It's no, you can't see it. It's over there. It's over there. Yeah, it's like right there. That's literally what I do. That's what I just so for me it was like when you deliver phrases like okay, so we breathe in, we breathe out, and you'll remember now to put yourself first rather than breathing in the toxins of those stranger things that strangle your interest in the success stories that you can't live up to. It's like without the music, you wouldn't catch the Stranger Things bar. Like you wouldn't have known that I was referencing the show. Like yeah, yeah, exactly. And for me, it was I tried the whole. I really did. I tried the whole slam poetry. I tried the no music behind me, just rip the words, and it's like I don't feel like you get like I'm trying to add. For me, when I write, I try to add the weight of the words. Or matter of fact, instead of even explaining it like that, let's do it like this. I try to explain what colors are. You know, have you ever heard that phrase? Like, there's no, you can't describe a color. I try to describe color. Yeah, I try to describe the colors. And that requires, you know, I want you, when you hear it, I don't want you to go, damn, that poem was dope. We should get him a button poet. He should be in the contest, you know, the world's best poet. Like, I want you to be like, damn, I really felt that. Like, that's changing my life, hearing that and saying, oh, I didn't even apply that thought to like my last relationship, or that's probably why my friend and I like broke. Like I wanted to apply to your world, you know, change a little. I want to shift your paradigm. I know somebody's already saying that out loud. It's okay. Exactly.
So that's good. Cool. So do you want to do another poem? Is
Yeah, I could do another poem.
Also, when did you write that?
And this was like 5 years ago.
Right. It
I've
felt like
gotten so
something
much
from.
better since.
It was like
So much better.
I got high school vibes. I feel like there was a high school part in there at one point. I got a
There
poem.
was. There was.
I'm doing a poem tonight, and it's like, man, I wrote this in like right after I finished high school. I feel so young.
Sorry. Are you ready?
I'm ready for you. You gotcha.
Okay. Let me do the intro version because nope, I could do this one. I just gotta play it and then it's gotta start immediately. Okay. This is a fast one. Show changelog? No. Okay. Okay. Here we go. One, two, There is so much to be kept in every second of every moment. It is truly amazing that sense of self led to self-destruction tied to a time bomb. I remember looking up to those who seemed so far away from me, even when they were right next to me. The life of a teenager, or even a 20-year-old. Not the experience, but the inspiration I thought of. Broken endings to broken love, life on a fast lane inside hallways filled with little memories of everyday encounters. I sit there and save the pictures every night if it meant I never had to look back on them, only forward to them. I wanted my cake, but I never wanted it on a birthday. Years that are exponential are always finite. Soon, progression feels like dying. What do we come from that makes us feel the ebb and flow of a weight of age? Temporary is every second, and these seconds are never felt again. Polka dot dresses and friendship became wandering in the unsold land for a place I could call home. So much of it we took in seconds with solace and hopefulness. Touch is a gift. And yet it always lights up our eyes when it lifts up your spirits. Be sure that the love you create is the same as what you once envisioned, not with the heart of cloudiness and realism, but out of the desert of clarity, when everything felt new, and the rainy weather gave you something to look forward to. Disconnecting passages to decomposing words, growing angels clipped to new ideals, new worlds created from nothing, then rewritten. There's always a revision. To think it was just justified as puberty or influence, but never self-creation, never intuition. And sometimes I think too much, but then it's right back in my face. Somehow the digital age never let me let go. A vintage emotion. I'd watch this all burn down like a fire in the night sky. Something constantly being eaten by time. They're just made to let you know, or they're just made to let you feel like something's new when it's already been repeated 3 times over. But it's yours now, like a family in a new house. The way displacement becomes comfort. I can't turn off the alarm, but it helps me sleep better, knowing no one will live here forever. Temporary. I can always change the rooms, but I can never let go of the tragedies that remain with the picture frames. The light stays burned out. You can see it from the porch. That nighttime essence that used to be your own, now burned in the image of a new recreation. Would you feel the same if you left those nighttime stories on the shelf? Would life be able to take all the adventure? It's all coming from your head. But the world allows this birth until she laughs. And I realize she's thinking of me. And I can no longer do what I feel inside. For everything in must come out. What happens in the dark? What a secret.
Let's go, Paradigm! Well, I think I actually figured out the way to properly do this because there's actually no audience, but you have to actually play an applause line. Of course, I don't think you can do it unless I fucking stream it.
Oh my god!
Damn, that was high
I
energy.
wish I had it on my stream deck set. Wait, maybe I can pull that out for you. Hold on, let me load the stream deck. Maybe I can pull that out for you real quick. Sound effect. I got this. I believe in myself. Soundboard, play audio. Let's go. Crowd chatter, crowd cheering. Yeah, I got it. Download. I'm legitimately doing this right now.
Oh no, you need it. You need it. Even for like the adrenaline drop.
Hey, got it. Okay. Nice.
Paradigm shift, everybody. Wow, give him a round of applause.
I can hear it in my head.
Oh, you can hear it in your head? Okay, I'll figure that out for next time. I guess I'll have to stream my audio or some shit. Yo, that was really good. So this is where your high energy comes from. I am going to ask you a tough question, though. Just
go for it.
I'm bothered that way. Did you run out of time with the clip, with the audio? Is the audio supposed to be longer, or did you want that drop?
Oh, no. It's supposed to end like that.
Okay. That's what I thought. That was my first impression. I'm like... Just want to make sure.
I had my
how I interpret it.
My friend made that song. It's called Effin', and we originally, when he handed it to me, I was like, okay, I don't do like breakdowns or anything like that in my music anymore because I came from the metal scene and I was like, I don't know how to incorporate doing like metal music within this framework. And then I was like, you know what? How about you just let that shit rip? Like, how about you bring the bars and you just set the stage. So we eventually the song is still called Effin', but we were just like, you know what? This is that's the we and you know, you add the ad libs, you do the whole like the effects and everything over it, and it just has this nice overarching like, oh, I get the journey and I've never heard you go that hard with the song before. So when it hits, it's like I'm hearing the well, let me just play it so I can get the reference in. It's like you hear the it just has this nice
That's an open and slow.
yeah, and it's like this. And so when I perform, I have a projector that's playing at the same time. So I like set up all these videos and stuff for you to really get the visual message as much as you get the audio. The what do you call it? A visual and auditory message. Yeah, auditory.
Yeah, auditory. Yeah.
You get that, you get both those messages together, and for that part I started playing things. There's like these old movies, Train to Busan, No Country for Old Men.
Right.
I think there's even a scene from it's a movie with oh my god, I can see his face in my the guy, the fucking got Tom Cruise.
Oh,
And there's
yeah,
a whole thing
that's a
with that.
forgettable face.
Right, like it is.
Well, shit.
though.
The poem makes me think of like this is a weird analogy. But
Go for it.
where I'm from, like I used to skidoo to school. Used to like drive a snowmobile, and you can have like a pretty hilly terrain, but if you blast it, you'll have like a smoother run, and you won't like be bumping all over. You'll just like run right over the bumps, and that's what it felt like. Like the beat comes in nice and loud and open and hard, but you're like, phew, like a skidoo over a lake. It's brilliant. Good shit, man. Good shit.
Thank you. Do you have any questions about it? Would you like to inquire more about the words or anything that like stuck out to you? I'm willing to answer any questions. Let's do the genius chat.
I'm an audiophile, so I just want to dig into the music a bit more. Like, but I understand you didn't write that piece, so that's a bit different. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather let the piece speak for itself and try to dig into the background.
Okay, that's fine.
Like,
Hell, that's fine.
How it came to be, because people can go check out the VOD, listen to it again, be like, all right, pull this piece. The other one I found easier to pull from. But I'm curious, like, how long it took you to write this guy. Like,
I wrote this in one night. I was really high.
No shit.
This is a first draft. That whole song, this is my most popular song before I took it off of Spotify. I literally just like drafted this and it was like, all this shit just makes sense to me. That's the thing about words with me. Like the first book I ever wrote, I didn't take any time to like revise it. I didn't take any time to like, I wrote it. If a word didn't work, I just deleted it and put another word in. Like all of this is off the top of my head pretty much.
Damn, that's only happened to me once.
My career.
There's only one poem I've ever written in a day. And that's why I'm so obsessed with this question. I've had a poem that's taken a year. I've had a poem that's taken a day. And I'm curious if this is common. Like if other people, when they write, they could just blast off.
So you know what's crazy to me is that the words are not the hard part for me. It's becoming this is becoming a sick obsession of mine that I have to work on. The music behind it is what's slowing me down. Like that's where it really like gets
like
annoying to me. Yeah.
Production
like
value?
now that I know how to like put the words together, it's like I need, you know, a better form of, well, now that the words are here, what's the music that's going to be behind it? And sometimes I'm better to write to music, and sometimes I'm better to write just the words and then add the music later. But I just have to stop over analyzing it so much. That's what I'm learning through my poems. So I'm looking at the book, my main book that I wrote. It's called Concrete Trip. The 3 chapters are the songs on our shores, monologues, and closure. And these were the poems that took like a couple months to write. These were the poems where I'd have to like pick it up, I'd write a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, I don't know where the inspiration is coming from. I can't find like something to write from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thread that goes through it. I'm kind of at a similar hump where I finally wrote a poem I actually give a shit about. Everything else has been pretty much floss. And then I'm like trying to set it to music. I'm like, God damn, man, this is way harder. This takes way more time. I got a friend who's in music production. He's trying to train me up, and he's such a nerd about it. Love him. But damn, man, I gotta like dedicate, my weekends to this shit. Just like
Yeah.
fixing up up this one piece. Gotta get it ready. Okay, well, I'm down to listen to another. I also got to practice myself, but I figure I'll do my shit after. I guess after this segment, you can go on, finish off your stream, and then I'm gonna get my practice in. You're more than welcome to see what I'm all about. I got a show tonight.
You practice?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
don't practice.
I got shit. I gotta practice. I don't have the safety of music. So at least for one of the poems.
You know what I was gonna say? I'm gonna show you the cheat code right now. This is why I stopped practicing. I'm gonna show you the cheat code right now.
Okay.
This the cheat code right here. See this right here? This is the cheat code. You put that right on the mic clip. You clip that bad boy. Your phone right there. And yo, so the last performance that I had.
Hell no. Hell no. I'll show you what I'm all about, and you'll be like, oh, you can't. I don't know, man. I'm all into the fucking blocking and into like stagecraft and like taking up space.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I wish you could. Matter of fact, I do have some recordings somewhere. I'll send them to you after the stream, of course, of me performing, so you could see what it's like when I wasn't tied to this. My thing is that you see how dense the stuff is becoming. So like I'll practice so I know what the words are. I keep this here so I know my place. So like if I forget one of the words, I'll be like, nope, that's it there. Like I practice, but I don't practice,
No, I get you. And after like 5 years, 10 years of production, it's like, oh fuck, what was that poem again? Oh,
right, exactly.
Middle
like,
part.
I know the song. Yeah, I know.
And then you fumble over it mid through, and you're like, yeah, no, I
yeah, it's a rap. So it's, like I can't do the Kendrick thing, Y'all know the words, sing it. Bro, you got like 8 sentences in this next 3 seconds. What are we supposed to do? Oh my god.
He's gonna be a hallowed name. He's gonna be a hallowed name. Kendrick leading the new meta.
All right, let me see what I got for you. Let's do sometimes, because everybody loves sometimes. That seems to be a favorite as of now. Let me pull that up for you real quick. I'm in the wrong folder.
Yeah, it's gonna be a weird show tonight. We got like a comedian and musicians, and then my shit.
Yo, I can't stand, and it's not to them. It's not their fault. I can't stand doing open mics. I can't stand.
Oh, it's not an open mic.
Like mixed bills is what I was gonna say next.
Sure.
The reason why is because anyone who's ever watched me perform, and I think even like you're catching a little bit of a whiff of this, but then again, we live in 2 separate countries, so I'm not gonna give it that way, even though we technically don't live in a separate.
Sorry, man. Sorry, bro.
Nah, right, but no, like I'm gonna talk about that today. Don't worry, I know what's going on.
Yeah,
this shit was in Buffalo. That shit is right like across the street from you, technically. It's fucking wild here.
No, I'm hating it.
I suck the energy out of the room. So if I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people sometimes, but they'll book me for a show and then they'll book me to like open, and I try to tell them, you that face, don't do that. Because what's gonna happen is that the person who's gonna follow me ain't gonna have that. Like, I'm just sorry.
No, lose your energy. You put the acoustica first, You put the the feel good like, let's all warm up, get a beer. No, I feel you.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I got it ready. Let me load it off of Spotify so we don't gotta worry about this no more. That sound. Okay. Gold. All right, here we go.
Yes.
Can you hear that?
No.
No. Okay.
Now
that makes sense.
I just heard something.
Okay. No, I know what's going wrong. Sorry, gotta switch this window. Let's do this again. Share screen.
Yeah, no.
Okay, there we go. That you should be able to hear.
Yeah.
Can you?
I hear it. Yeah. Loud and clear.
Okay, good. Okay.
Oh, you.
Yeah, no, that's me. All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes there is nothing. And in an effort to define nothing, we become nothing. A strong sentiment to those who wished us well, or a passing moment on a grass-ridden track field as you train for your next track meet. What just happened? What just happened? It paused. Why is it pausing? Yo, are my headphones so sensitive that if you blow air on them? Nah, you're kidding me. No way. No way.
No! There's nothing worse than a poem being interrupted.
All right, we got this. We're gonna do this from the top. From the top.
From the top. You got this. You got this. You got this.
Sometimes there is nothing. And in an effort to define nothing, we become nothing. A strong sentiment to those who wished us well, or a passing moment on a grass-ridden track field as you train for your next track meet. Or the mornings you What is happening? Yo, okay. All right.
It cut out at the same spot.
Experiment is over.
Spotify
The
is.
experiment is over. Fuck it. We're going back. We're going back to basics.
You think it's the earphone thing? You think it's not Spotify?
Going back to basics. Fuck it. I'm not doing that no more.
Oh, he can't.
This thing
hear.
was working great
He can't hear because he doesn't.
for the last 2.5 hours. 2.5 streams, and now it's like,
Yo, can you hear me?
give me 1 second. Let me make sure I can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yo, can you hear me?
Speakers, real tag.
Bro.
Can you do me a favor?
Yo,
Can you
how
speak?
Can you hear me? Yo, how's it going? Yo, can you hear me?
No, I cannot hear you. It's probably because the settings in the user settings haven't switched over yet.
I'm still talking.
Output output
I actually
device.
just started my own poem, and the poem is.
There we go. There we
the
go.
poem is called "Making Paradigm Hear Me." Well.
I can hear you now. Hey, can you hear me now?
Yo, I think it's shut off at the same time. You think it's the headphones and not Spotify fucking with you?
I promise you it's the headphones. Let me make... Nah, the song's playing. I think it was the headphones. It was like cutting... Oh, wait. Spotify playback paused while transmitting audio. Oh!
Ah, caught it.
Oh, that's bullshit.
What's happening? Like more.
It automatically pauses. It automatically pauses.
Streaming.
No, not while streaming. While my voice is transmitting. So it's trying to balance it. So when it hears my sound, okay, that's fine. I have the file, and I'm just gonna run it off of YouTube because like that's annoying. That's so annoying because I was like, it's like when I got louder, that's why I was cutting off. Why do you have that setting automatically? Like, let me play Spotify while talking. Excuse me.
No, it just like for me in the past 5 years, tech like making decisions for me. Please stop.
Right, like please stop. What the fuck?
You know what we're doing?
All right, now we got it. All right. Let me disconnect this again. Take 3, and let me hit you with that YouTube. There's like 5 different windows open, and it's reading all those windows. I don't know why. Come on, where's my? There it is. All right, now let me make sure you can hear it.
Yeah,
should be loud and clear.
Goldman, sometimes I hear it.
Yeah, good. Okay, awesome.
Okay,
let's do this again, guys.
You gravy, you got this.
Sometimes there is nothing. And in an effort to define nothing, we become nothing. A strong sentiment to those who wished us well, or a passing moment on a grass-ridden field as you train for your next track meet, or the mornings you constantly met your friends at the same lunch table. These became epics you'd pass down to your younger ones. Things you can't come back from. Only two. A memory. A wish. What? Oh, come on, man! Okay, you can hear that, right?
Yeah, we could hear it fine.
Yeah, my Twitch chat couldn't hear it. Oh, there's always a problem. I'm dying here. Music is absent. Thank you for letting me know, because I really would have went through that whole thing.
Oh,
all right,
bro.
we're doing this. It's set to default. Why doesn't it just switch over?
Oh, right.
Buy followers, primes, and viewers on mountviewers.com. We ain't gonna do. Oh, I got more. Oh, bots is coming in. Let's go.
Oh,
we
shit.
got bots.
You popular.
We got. Oh, they're coming in. More of them are coming in.
Hype train.
He is also quiet. Yes, because he wasn't saying anything. All right, let's do this one last fucking time. Let's check. Can everyone hear the track now? Good.
Yes.
Awesome. My chat can hear it. Let's go. Anyway, sometimes there is nothing. And in an effort to define nothing, we become nothing. A strong sentiment to those who wished us well, or a passing moment on a grass-ridden field as you train for your next track meet, or the mornings you constantly met your friends at the same lunch table. These became epics you passed down to your younger ones. Things you can't come back from. Only two. A memory, a wish. All these romance pastimes, lost in ambitions, escapes, the hopes that you'd look out onto your porch one day and tell us it was all worth it. But what I really needed was a friend. What I needed was to see that I take everyone for granted, and I can't do that anymore. Life is grand. Life is love. A love I may not have for myself, but a love I need to have for others so I can understand it in my own life. I can play a mask well, and I can play the part for my kids, but I can't lie to myself when the music is just right. They'll never see the crash. And all I can hope is that I prepared them well enough to handle their hearts better than I was ever taught to handle mine. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to have emotional upsets in your 20s. You can't be an adult until you've let it all go. What a fool's choice. What a gold chase we've been sent on. As if the ones we still miss aren't just versions of our lives we quick saved on. We'll get them back. They were never there. It was always you. The smiles, the love, the laughter, the warmth of the sun in February. It just had to be you. And it couldn't be anyone else. It just had to be you. There. That morning, that day, that circumstance. You.
Nice. 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 Let's fucking go. Bro.
It took us long enough.
Fucking Meisner, or what is it? Like the method to try to get into acting, getting you to do it over and over
Got
and
it
over and over again.
Yo, get out of my head. I was literally gonna be like, I'm never gonna forget the beginning of that poem now. Can never, like.
I was thinking that on future episodes, I'm gonna be like, okay, is there any poem you can do twice? Unironically, twice. Is it gonna come out different? We're gonna test you. We're gonna see what it's like. Like, how shopped is this thing? Yo, I like the line gold chase.
Yeah, like, yo, okay, so for sometimes this was
Tasty.
This was mid-pandemic. I had performed this once as a draft for the students at my school, and we were doing this assembly, and I don't know why they were why they had asked me to do it. I wish I could just look up the chat, but I got deleted from that as soon as they fired me.
Nice.
Right. And I remember they had just said that we were doing something about, like, I don't know if it was black empowerment or if it was just like showcasing something, but they were just like, anyway, would you like to perform like a poem or whatever? And I was like, sure. I didn't know which poem I was going to perform because like all my shit is heavy and you're asking me to perform this for like not only my coworkers, but in the middle of like sixth, seventh, and eighth graders. So I was like, I gotta pick one that would hit, but isn't so far distant that they would be like, why would you get up and say that? So I dropped this poem.
Audience.
When I tell you that whole, and this is a big auditorium, when I tell you, like, my coworkers, the students, everybody could not shut the fuck up about this for the next 2 weeks, bro. Oh my God. They was like, I didn't know you could do that. And I was like, fuck you, because I've been saying I could do this forever, and y'all choose not to listen to me. Like,
Yo, I don't think
did you?
yeah,
Go
the
ahead.
feelings that you get out of poetry, I don't think you can get often from other places. I don't think people get it unless you've gotten it. You know what I mean? Unless you've like sat and listened to it and been like, whoa, I haven't watched a movie do that to me before. What the fuck? Yeah, for sure.
My poetry makes you feel like how Inception's ending made you feel. What? But is it a dream? Is it real? I don't know. Did Batman live at the end of Batman of The Dark Knight Returns? I gotta know. He took my gun apart with one deft move. I gotta ask him how he did it. Gotta know how he did it. That's a reference to a Lethal Weapon movie. I'm sorry. Americans like cop.
Yeah,
shows.
Lethal Weapon 5 is the only Lethal Weapon. It's the
Le-
best.
You're kidding, right?
It's a reference to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yes, it is. That's what I was thinking. Okay, I didn't know if you were going there. It's my
Oh, yeah, I'm
bad.
going there.
But the funny part is that in 2021 Mel Gibson was confirming that he's going to be directing Lethal Weapon 5.
Oh, actually?
That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I asked like which way were
okay.
you going with that.
Fucking Poe's Law. God damn it, Poe. Ah, jeez.
Yeah, so you had mentioned the gold chase line.
Yeah.
So I was writing this kind of in inspiration of my students because this was, I don't know, I felt something was changing that year. I just knew something was coming up, and I wanted to write this love letter to not only my first love, but what I wrote poetry for. So there's this girl a long time ago that used to stay at our house when I was like 10, 11, 12. Her name was Ashley, because everybody's got an Ashley story. If you don't have an Ashley, a Brittany, if you don't got a Ashley, a Brittany, or there's another one, I forgot. But if you don't got a common girl story name, then you fucked up in life. That's the way it is. Like,
You just
if
haven't
don't
tried
got
hard enough. You've been too timid.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
you haven't
made any
tried to.
mistakes.
Yeah, right, there it is. I was gonna say you haven't tried to fuck up hard enough. You know, I have one of these stories. Anyway, she used to come over and she used to have this like weird ass accent that she would put on. She was trying to be like a British accent, and it would be so annoying. But like as a kid, especially as a boy, I didn't find like interest in girls. Like I wasn't focused on that. We would play video games because they would stick us in my room the entire time while, you know, the parents and stuff were out here, and they would spend the night and whatever. So I'd have to sleep on the floor. She'd have to sleep up there. Anyway, you know, through that you start bonding, you know, without you even thinking about it. Especially as a kid when I didn't have that many friends that came over, you bonded. And one day, we were playing SSX Tricky, and she had said something to me that made me, and please don't clip this out of context, guys. This is a poetry stream, just expressing my feelings. But she said it, and I wanted to say out loud, wow, what a dumb bitch. But like in my head, I had said, wow, that was kind of cute. And I don't know like where that duality in my head, but it just stuck in my head what she was saying. Oh, I remember now. Oh my God, that was like, yeah, that was 12, 10, 15, about going to 16, 17 years ago.
What did the young child say in her ignorance?
So you know how I don't know if you were like a video game fanatic, but you know how some people bought the off-brand controllers and they used to have the weird like turbo button and everything. So she would say, "Why are you giving me the jank broke controller?" But she would say it in the British accent.
In the British accent?
Yeah, so it came off so weird, and I'm like, I see you trying to be cute, but like, wow, like just take the fucking controller and play the fucking game. Anyway, so she left one day, and I thought, they're just gonna come back when they come back, whatever. And they never came back. One morning, my dad woke me up, and he was like, my friend, his name was Daryl, and his daughter Ashley and the family were outside. Do you want to go say hi? I would have had to have gotten dressed and everything. Like, I had just woke up, and I was just like, don't worry about it. I'll see. Yeah, I'll see him when they come back. I haven't seen her since. I haven't seen her in my life since.
She's like out there. The moving truck is there. The whole family's arranged. She's
Right,
like, no,
like-
but mom, I just got to say goodbye to my bestest friend.
No, I ended up finding out that that's what she was trying to do.
No shot.
Is she was trying to,
fuck.
yeah.
I'm just memeing.
Right. So, but you get like even the meme go in a direction. That's what I mean. That's what I mean about the poetry. Is like, I want to send you in that road, like, so you could feel it. So she was trying to say goodbye, and I thought I was just gonna see her again. So for the last 15 years, I've been trying to get in contact with her through her dad, but her dad's like this bumbling drunk idiot. So like he kept telling me, oh, she's on Facebook, she actually converted to Islam and she's a Muslim now and she got kids and this and that. And I'm like, okay, that's a lot of information. I don't know if I could believe you on that.
Beside the point.
Right. Like, where is he's like, oh, just look on my Facebook. I tried looking on his Facebook, cannot find it. Cannot find her.
Damn,
and I've
hooked.
always, I don't think about it. I did. I forgot about it till what? A year ago? Yeah, till the poem. So in my head, I wanted to write and say, when I'm writing about like sometimes, how do you feel sometimes? And I always thought to myself, if I ever had another chance to go back, I probably would have asked her right then and there as a joke to marry me. Because at that point in time, I realized, like, not that she was flirting with me, but that she liked me. And I just threw away a friendship because I didn't want to get up one morning. And it made me realize sometimes we lose the best parts of ourselves just because we don't want to get up in the morning and apply ourselves to the thought. Like, I have all these Bath and Body Works sprays up here. And I know this is going to be a weird ass segue, but like, if I wanted to smell good in the morning, spray one of those on, wake up. That feels better. I lose the part of myself that wants to embrace that because I'm tired. I want to get up. I got to stream. I got to set up the OBS. I got to set up the stream deck. I got to do this. I'm placing all these roadblocks in my life, telling myself that I have to do these things. And that's not me. That's what I'm telling myself I have to do. What do I want to do? And that's where that poem came into place, because then I started saying, like these became epics you'd pass down to your younger ones. All those stories about, the lunch table and the Yu-Gi-Oh games and how life used to be for you. And you can't come back from them. You can't take what you learn from these experiences and say, I wish I could change them. You can only revisit them and say, oh, well, here's how it played out, and here's what type of person it made me into. These memories, these wishes, all these romanced vintage moments that we keep hanging on to that we don't go back to because life says you can't. Life says you got to be busy. Life says you got to have a job. Life says you've got to have ambitions. Life says you can't sit down and just appreciate all that you've been through. You got to be doing more. The hopes that you'd look out onto your porch one day and tell us all that you went through was worth it. At the end of the day, you really needed you just need a friend. You need somebody that you can vocalize this to and tell them, like, I'm sorry I took you for granted. I'm sorry I took Ashley for granted. I'm sorry I took all those people I thought that were going to be around, Sorry I took you all for granted, even if you were trying to help. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you were. I don't know, because you're not here anymore. Life is... Yeah, go ahead.
Just what you said, one of the things that made me think were the things we try the hardest to forget. All the stuff we try to forget about, all the stuff that we feel shame about, or stuff that we feel maybe we could have done better or whatever, it very much becomes like, I don't know, like where roots start to grow, where our personality starts to sort of like find substance. It's like a Vonnegut quote, which is like, you have to be afraid of what you pretend to be in case you become what you've been pretending to be. So I don't know. I think it's similar like that in the stuff you try to forget about, because if you tried to forget, it means you failed.
Right. Exactly.
And you failed for a good reason, because this person mattered or that moment mattered. Real
There you
rise
go,
to the
yes.
occasion. Well,
Give me
Go
one
ahead.
second. Sorry.
yeah, sure.
Ooh, booking starting booking shoots because a brother broke. Brother need money.
No, you gotta get some. Get
No,
that
you
paper.
get it. You get it. You get it. And that's where that line, and that's why I like that you noticed the what a fool's choice, what a gold chase we've been sent on. As if the ones we still miss aren't just versions of our own lives that we keep quick saving. I'll just go right back to that. We'll get them back. We'll get that we'll get that love and appreciation for life back. They were never there. Because what they carry with you is what you are now. You just refuse to embrace those parts of you, whether it's because of your own volition or it's because of the way life just went for you. There are things that you used to wake up in the morning and say, I can't, for me, I can't wait to play Mega Man Battle Network 3. Then 4 came out, then 5 came out, then 6 came out, then Star Force came out. And as those games came out, I can remember sitting there saying, I remember I didn't get to play Mega Man Battle Network 6. I didn't get to play Star Force because I was poor and those weren't the games I could afford. I got an emulator and I finally played that game out. And I remember sitting on this computer a few years ago, finally playing that game. And when I was done with it, it felt great to finally complete it. But the way it felt was not the same as if I played it on the Game Boy Advance or the SP or the DS when I was a kid.
With your friends at the time
Right.
that other people were talking about it and it was culturally relevant. Yeah. I hate that.
Hey,
feel.
you feel me?
that
Right.
feel.
You're not allowed to have emotional upsets in your 20s. You're not allowed to have that big victory. Yeah. It's got to be something adult-like that gives you that feeling. Who says? Who? And I love this. Yo, shout out to Anna Lima. I don't know if Josh is still here. Shout out Anna Lima. I love their music so much. They have a line in a song that I want to play for you right now. Just because I did this music video. I was gonna show my chat this eventually. I know you can see my screen still, right? I think.
Let me pop it up. 1 sec. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so me and Josh both did these 2 videos up here. I did this video, but me and Josh did this video here. I want to play this. Let me make sure it's not too loud. Yeah, this is the part right here. I filmed this music video, so good. Now I know it's hard to coexist when just a moment ago it was a fight for survival. We've invented so many of these perceptions and yet forgot. We invented so many of these perceptions and forgot who set the standards. Us, that's not who's in control here.
Fucking
And that's-
rich white old folk, my guy.
Right?
It's fucking capital elitists crushing our fucking worlds, man. I don't know.
And it's to me, so that's where that entire poem came from, is that I'm trying to bridge all of life together to say, yo, I'm not going to let these children, I'm not going to let my friends, I'm not going to let people I interact with, I'm not going to let them go through that same pain. That's why when we've been on panels together and stuff, you've noticed that when certain topics come up, I'll tell them, yo, to be honest with you, maybe you should just shut the fuck up about it. And I know we're dragging this back into the political sector, but it's been the popular topic. Dylan just held the post on it. Why is Twitch politics toxic? Because y'all don't care about what you're talking about. That's the problem.
Oh, I actually watched that and was like, wait, this is just petty personal drama. What the fuck is
Yeah.
going on? Why are we watching this? It's like, guys, just DM each other, hash it out or not. And just don't create content together.
And yes, you know what's so funny too? Because I was listening to people's takes on that. I'm not going to shout out names because we ain't here for the drama of it all.
No.
But
not the idea.
it's funny that some people had a take where it was like, yeah, we should, like you just said, like we should just have this like as a moment. And I tried to create that space and it blew up in my face the first time I did it. So like,
Oh, really?
maybe we're all having ideas, and when we try to execute them, y'all don't really care about the ideas that you're perpetuating. But again, that's just me. That's just me, you know.
No, it's the system we're in. If you are in a hostile jungle and you create an oasis, what happens? Right? Like the same oasis. Yeah, exactly. Like it's gonna be a scramble, a mad dash for it. Like the context very much matters. And here, like, you know, Twitch algos and YouTube algos, they all force us towards like pretty hot-headed engagement style, emotional reasoning, and like clip chimping and all this bullshit. Like there's a reason it's getting so popular. But I hate to hear that you try to do something new and it blew up in your face. I know that feeling, let me tell you.
Yeah. Hey, I'm hoping, like, I know that you're probably gonna get more people, but like I'm down to like write poems with you up here. Like we can mix our styles together. I've been telling my chat forever, like, yo, I want to make poetry segments. I'm afraid of my viewership, but like now y'all hearing it and I'm seeing the chat and they're like, yo, you're mad talented. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I do this. Like I do this.
Well, here's my take. I think you will have lower viewers. I think just generally poetry doesn't like attract as much, but you'll have people will care more. Like that's something, it's rare. You take it away with you. You go, damn, I actually can't get that elsewhere. Where else do I get
That's right.
Fuck?
Hassan not writing no poems, all right, guys?
Hell
Hassan
no.
don't even drink water. I don't want to hear from y'all.
Can't string together a fucking or a couplet, a rhyming couplet. Well, I wanted to work over the summer to make a music video, and I'm honestly a bit overwhelmed because I'm also going to school and working full time and trying to do Twitch. So it's too much on my plate. So I need to ask you a bunch of questions and preach about music production. But
You said you want to make a music video?
Yeah, I was actually thinking, could I perform the poem for you? I'm going to do it tonight. It's called Tear Down the Statues. And then you can think if this interests you. Like,
you want to do it now?
Yeah, man. I got to practice.
Okay, so do me a favor anyway. Later on, you're going to find out my real name and address and whatnot because of what I'm about to suggest to you. Let's talk. You know what? Because I know all of us Twitch streamers are poor. Let's talk you covering travel, and let's talk me just coming up there and filming it for you. Free of charge.
my
You know,
God,
you just cover the travel.
Wait, what the
and
fuck?
Yeah, I'm dead ass. I'm so serious. Let's do it.
Bro, that's like, but you got like crazy equipment and shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll come light. I'll come working light. But I've traveled. I mean, you don't know the
That's like $500, man. That's crazy.
He don't know the story. He don't know the story. Oh my God, about when I went to Buffalo and then people fucking robbed me of all my money. They didn't rob me like at gunpoint. They played me for a sucker. Oh my God, the paradigm lore is so deep. Anyway, like no,
Well, no, the way that would play is I would put you up, I would cook and buy you every meal. I would get you a show out at the Throw Collective, being like, yo, we featuring someone, come check him out. You'll get paid, but that's a huge offer. I would probably take you up on it if I can finish the fucking piece.
Work on it. Like, I'm not saying let's do this. Like, hey, you know, fuck it.
So
like,
I'm penciling you in for.
Right, like I got. You know what? It's 2:19. I got time. Hold on, let me go get packed up real quick. I'll be on the next plane out.
Perfect. Dinner's ready.
Right.
Well, let me do this poem.
Yeah,
and then you can start to think about it. This is the only poem I've written in a day. It's the only poem I think is actually good that I've written, and it's like my closer. So if you have any tips for tonight, I'm still like nervous, still an anxious Andy. But yeah, let's go. So it's called Tear Down the Statues, and it's based off of that image you might have seen that was going around of a church in Canada that had like fucking red paint spilled on it and a bunch of red hands. We were children.
Yes.
So I saw that at like 7 in the morning for like the entire day. I'm working, I had to go to school, just like, fuck no, this poem's more important. But okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, let's do this. Tear down the statues. Drown them in paint, dye them blood red. Force everyone to see all of the dead. Tear down the statues. What are these virtues? Cast down the crowns, cast in cement. Cast down the systems that lie in torment. Tear down the statues. New voices break through. Who got to be white. Power won't concede unless you can fight. Tear down the statues. Let chaos ensue. No end in sight, powers that be. Drag us all down into calamity. Tear down the statues. The past is preview. Question it all, decolonize. How deaf can we be to all of the cries? Tear down the statues. Don't let them construe. Don't let them lie. Truth can be mine. Truth can be yours and ours all of the time. Tear down the statues. Subvert and subdue. Grab all you can, pull every strand. This nation's fabric that rules over land. Tear down the statues. Living in mildew. Rot out our core? What was it for? Borders or hoarders, they only want more. Tear down the statues. This country's tattoo. Under the skin, it's permanent. Pass down every sin to all the children. Tear down the statues. Ha! Tear down the statues. 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 You tear down the statues. Me tear down the statues. You tear down the statues. We tear down the statues. You tear down the statues. Me tear down the statues. You tear down the statues. We tear down the statues. 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 What are these virtues? New voices break through. Let chaos in. Through the past is preview. Don't let them come. Through subvert and subdue. Living in mildew. This country's tattoo. Tear down the statues. Tear down the statues. Tear down the statues. Tear down the statues. Drown them in paint. Cast down the crowns. Who got to be? No end in sight. Question it all. Don't let them lie. Grab all you can. Rot out a core. Under the skin. Tear down the statues. Tear down the statues. Tear down the statues. Tear down the statues. Dye them blood red. Cast in cement. Got to be white. Powers that be. Decolonize. Truth can be mine. Pull every strand. What was it for? It's permanent. Tear down the statues. Tear down the statues. Tear down the statues. Tear down the statues. Force everyone to see all of the dead. Cast down the systems that lie in torment. Power won't concede unless you can fight. Drag us all down into calamity. How deaf can we be to all of the cries? Truth can be yours and ours all of the time. This nation's fabric that rules over land. Borders or hoarders, they only want more. Pass down every sin to all the children. Tear down the statues for all the missing. Tear down the statues for all the missing. Pass down every sin to all the children. Tear down the statues for all the missing. Tear down the statues for all the missing. Pass down every sin to all the children. Tear down the statues for all the missing. Tear down the statues for all the missing. 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 All of them sing. 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 There you have it. There you have it.
Yo, you would kill it in New York.
Yeah,
They like that. They like that. They like
Good.
that. They like that a lot more than my stuff.
That shit
They
was
like that.
up.
The only thing I would say is if I had to critique it in like if I had to critique it, that middle part where you rise up in the tear down the statue portion, just cut it in half. Because the point
yeah.
it's like it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's the bridges are just
Yeah.
big. Like
Yeah.
I think you
Strong
have.
agree.
I like your energy.
agree.
Like your I like your energy too. I didn't expect that from you. That was different. Because I'm so used to seeing you in the chair without the hat and everything and just the hair. It's like yeah, no, that hits. They're gonna like that.
Yeah, I'm a
They're gonna
very
like that.
sweet, polite person, but I hide a lot of my shit. Essentially, I totally agree because the music, it makes a lot more sense. It's rising fifths, but my voice can't do it. It's like bum 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 bum, and then by the fourth time, it's like ba-da-ba-ba-ba, and it just sounds fucking ridiculous before you go into the like rager part, and it's just like, nah, that's not gonna fly at all. But okay, I'll take your advice. I'll shop it and try to.
Other than that,
sure.
no, I think I can hear us. There's this small. It's not small. It's actually large. Excuse me if I'm wrong here. I could be wrong. There's this very Native American tribal. There's this like undertone beat in which I don't hear like a rhythm, I hear pain. I hear like I'm reminding you over and over and over and over and over because you keep ignoring it over and over and over. Like I like that. I like that I can hear that underlying, like if it was just like drums in the background, dun 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 dun, and it's just this story that's going over a campfire, and it's like everybody's listening, and I can, and I'm like, damn, they really doing that right now. It's like it forces you to like listen and be like, nah, this is real. This is real shit. This is not no this ain't Drake. This ain't Drake.
No, I mean, there's like, I mean, I'm sure you've heard of A Tribe Called Red, but there's a lot of like indigenous musicians coming up. Tanya Tagak, Mo Clark, for instance. And yeah, they're speaking truth to power. I found out like a lot of people think I'm Native. I grew up like up north, like around Native communities and whatnot. Like, but it turns out I'm white. I'm sorry, everybody. It's just fucking fail. I won and failed the gene lottery, you know? So it's actually my deepest insecurity about that fucking poem. It's just like I care so much about this shit because of where I'm from, but I'm also I'm fucking white, man. Like I can't pretend. So that's kind of where I'm like, I'm with you on the drums, I'm with you on it, but I would have to find, you know, like an indigenous friend to do that for me. I wouldn't be able to do it myself, you know. So my music is just lent towards heavy bass, heavy synth bass, which might not be the best choice, but we'll see.
I'm fucking with it. I can tell you that much. I'm fucking with it.
So the idea for the shoot is in the winter over Christmas break, I went out in minus 20-degree weather, recorded the poem, did a bunch of shots, like walking through the woods, jumping through snow, like really crazy deep woods Canadian wilderness. And then I was thinking that would contrast really well with Montreal summer heat, protest energy, high sun, statues, people fucking pulling them down. At the show, I'm gonna mention that, like, hey guys, this might be happening this summer. Any volunteers? Go pull down some statues, and then that's gonna be like the main thrust of the video.
Okay, I vibe with that. I fuck with that.
Yeah. If that interests you, then we'll talk.
But it does. We'll talk. Yeah. I'm just telling you right now. We'll talk. Yeah, for sure.
Good shit. Well, fuck, man. I hope. Wait, one last thing I want to ask you was like, because I want to keep doing this, but I'm sorry, I can't only talk to you. I will have to find other incredible poets. Anyone I should know about that's like on Twitch that's accessible online? That
nobody on Twitch. I haven't found any other poets on Twitch except you. And I've been on Twitch since 2009, so the fact that like not one has popped up is kind of annoying to me.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
Because I could
what?
Well, I didn't realize it was that bad. Because I could get poets,
it's that bad.
I could get poets from around the city to jump onto the show, right? Like you just.
That's probably your best bet. I'm going to actually give you the name of an award-winning poet that probably needs. Her name is Mechamorphosis.
Yeah. That's a great name. Fucking A. And has a website.
Yep. I performed with her once. We were at the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. I didn't realize who she was. And then I looked her up after it. I'm like, yo, of course you won. Yeah, like, she's huge. Yeah.
Bro.
She's huge.
Bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hook me up. I'm trying to bring it back. Like, the poetry community got hit harder than the jazz community. The French poetry community did great. They're doing like outdoor poetry and their slams are doing fine. But I really want to rebuild. Poetry online and offline. Like we got a show coming up at L'Afro Musée, which is a cool new space. But yeah, if there's a drought on Twitch, man, that's an opening. That's a niche.
That's a niche.
That's a niche. You can just fill it.
You know what? I hate that certain shows have fucking ruined my English because every time I hear the word niche, I'm like, it's niche. And it's like, no, that's the Eric Matthews from Boy Meets World joke. Yeah, I have a niche. It's a niece. And he's like, he's drinking over there. Before we do end, I do want to perform one more for you.
Yo,
just because I want to kind of send this home. Give me 1 second to find the file. I have a
Uh-huh.
whole folder of instrumentals and I don't know where it went. I mean, I have the one here, but I don't know where my new one is.
Well, at least I'm hoping this re-inspires whatever your creative spirit is, even if it's
Oh,
doing all right
absolutely.
for you.
I haven't performed anything on Twitch since like I used to throw like maybe one or two random ones in and then that would be that, and then I kind of stopped for a minute.
Mhm.
And now I feel bad about stopping because it's like, yeah, no, this should actually go hard.
Yeah, this
This
shit
shit,
slaps. This shit
this
slaps.
shit,
You just gotta clip it and make TikToks of it, and then you know.
my
you just
chat could be
fucking-
clipping in. My chat could be taking. My chat could be doing something. But they sitting there waiting for the memes. They waiting for me to fuck up. I know how y'all are. People
Don't
over
be-
here already saying, no, that's not true. Fucking liars.
Are you bullying again?
Yes, I love bullying. That's what I do. Shit. Sorry, give me one more second. I'm just looking for the folder. Why is this in and not in detail view? Okay, name. There we go. That's easier. B B B B B B B B B B B B B B. There it is. Blue Ribbon Instrumentals. There we go. Okay. And we load it in the drive. It sends me there automatically. There we go. Blue Ribbon 2022. We like that. I'm actually not going to perform this one. I'm actually going to just let you listen to it.
Okay,
Only because you'll see why. I don't have the effects set up on the voice, and I'd rather do it with the effects on the voice than. So speaking of that, since we're here, might as well. What the hell is the name of it? Oh my god, did I forget the name of my own poem?
It happens.
What the fuck?
Remember some.
Oh, the past is burning. Right, that's
There
it.
you go. There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna drag this window out, and then I'm gonna share it with you. Share screen. Da da da. You could pull that up, and you're just free to just like watch that and or listen to it. You'll hear why I can't do this live.
All good.
I've tried to do it live a few times, and I've gotten it to the point where like it sounds, the layers make sense. You're gonna understand in a second, but I haven't gotten this to the point where I can perform this live and it hits the same way. So hopefully you enjoy it.
All right, full screen that.
This is the other side of me. This is the dystopian version of me.
Nice.
You are the center. The city paints its neon yellow nightmare gaze over the skyline. Prophecy. Probably. What got you here? What begs the question for explanations? The body has been sold as a commodity. Camaraderie is a program command. Conquer the proposition of privacy. Suddenly the clouds don't paint pictures you're familiar with. It's turned dark. Citizens with cold stares, the only sincere secret is what you swallowed. Is thoughtful. Quiet, young one. The adults are talking. Some are dying. The rest awaiting a fate. Never logical. Always possessive. The rules don't apply to my destructive nature, undermining that which you hold dear. We're dead. With the underlying understanding there is no gift, there are only bones. Compensate me for my time. Continue to generate wealth from my dust. hesitate to motivate. You're the target now.
Wealth from my dust? Ooh.
Hard, bro. That should go hard. No, your
Bars.
favorite streamer is not doing this. Like, your favorite streamer is not doing this. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that till we go home. Like,
on.
you know that I don't know if you've ever watched there was a very famous dunk contest. And they were like, when Vince Carter did his dunk, they was like, let's go home. Let's go home. Like, let's go home. There's nothing else for you here. This is top tier content.
Over,
like,
folks. It's over.
let's go home. Like, hold on.
Half the time
Like,
people are joining communities just because it's a big community. It's just like
exactly.
everybody's over there. What's on over there? Just like a guy, like
quiet young
feeding
one.
his
The
cat.
adults are talking. Some are dying. Like, what?
No, there's definitely some like for real shit happening in the poetry circles. Like, shit, this should be bubbling up into our like political spheres and into our political spaces. Like, I don't know why poets are being a bit more. I don't know, man.
My good friend, and I say good friend as if we know each other, as my good friend Logic once said, I don't know why, but like, all of a sudden now, we're at a time where peace, love, and positivity is considered corny, or whack. That's the real evil ass shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
some real
Fucking,
evil ass.
like, you seen Tony Blackman, like, fucking, bringing back, like, meditation raps and shit? It's awesome. Like,
right.
Why worry? Ooh, what a good beat. Ugh, just good shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's some room for positivity and like, speaking to issues directly.
I'm trying. We trying out here.
Fix the world. Come on, Paradigm Shift. It's up to you.
That's
You said you would.
And you know what? That's so funny. Like, some people say, how serious were you about running for mayor? And I was like, I was very serious, you know? Like, y'all saw what happened with me and Andrew Yang. Like, he dicked me around and then dicked everybody around, took all the funding out of the pot, and then, like, dipped from running. Like, what was I supposed to do? And they always say, well, you said you were going to do it, so we're waiting. And it's like, thanks, guys. You said you were going to fix everything. What's up now?
I don't know if you can fix New York. You can't fix New York. New York is unfixable.
Nah, I got it.
It will be flooded before it gets fixed.
Sell the houses to who, Ben? Fucking Aquaman?
Dude, even he's like memeing off that. It is so weird to see 10 years later. He's like making fun of himself. But I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna kill the show. I'm gonna kill the thing. Unless you got like last thing to say.
Yes. Are you planning to record it?
The tonight's show?
Yeah. Yeah, tonight's show.
Someone else, I'm focused on my performance. That's the only thing I'm really on about. Someone is going to be recording it and taking pictures and doing the whole like she's going hard. Let me just pull up her thing. Cause I don't know if she's live streaming it. I think she's just gonna throw.
I love how you just like you were like, let me pull it up, and you literally like clickety clack 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 clickety clack. Let me hacker man this real quick.
Yeah, no, it's this fucking mechanical keyboard. It's so loud. I was like, I'll get the non-stealth version.
I have the Red Dragon, so yeah, I know I feel you on the loudness of the keys.
No, like I mean, I'm starting to get carpal tunnel. I type so much. Everything I do is with my wrists. Like, please make it stop.
I'm not trying to like make myself sound big, but I'm one of the top players on a couple mobile games, and my thumb, this whole thing right here, like I'm world class. I'm trying to go compete in the world championships. This part of my hand, this whole thing went numb for like a week and a half.
Bro, no.
And when I say it went numb for a week and a half, I mean like, what is today? The 15th? This was happening maybe about the 1st through the 5th, the 6th. Yeah. Like, it just happened to me. And I was like, oh no, is this like where I say I'm too old to like play video games for a long period of time?
Yeah,
Thank God it went away.
I have had to stop playing StarCraft regularly because it's just not worth it. I'd rather play piano. You know, I only got so much meat on my bones. So yeah, it's Holly Rhiannon writes. I mean, part of what the show is about is like connecting the community organizers. So
Hmm.
I'm organized poetry, another person organizes comedy, and the others are musicians. So hopefully they're cool people. We'll see what that's all about. But she should throw up the thing there at some point.
I just want to be able to like, if there's a chance that we could watch it here, so like we can have a follow up, because I like you and I want people to know who you are.
I think maybe in like a week, if she's got it up, then yeah, just do a react Andy. I'll ask her about it. Like, yeah, can I watch this on stream and see how we did? Like, what the set was like, and sort of. I think I'm the only poet though, so the rest of it will be music. But the comedy set would be good to see. It's always fun to see fucking comic crash and burn or not.
What's the deal with politics? Am I right, people?
Summer of Rage. Golly. More like summer of. Okay.
I wish you all the luck in the world. Please tell me how it goes when you get back. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. Is there anything else you'd like to ask before we depart?
No, man. Thanks for being such a chill dude. And yeah, I'll come around at you. All the love and respect. And I hope hope you have a lovely day.
You got it.
Hope your stream pops off. All the good stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
Bye, man.
See ya.
All right, everybody. That's the show. That's the show, everybody. We got our first episode of Cypher Sunday. Let's keep it rolling. I'm going to work on getting another guest on here, either IRL, because as Paradigm Shift was saying, not so many poets up on Twitch and YouTube. I'm just going to spread the net. I'm just going to just spread awareness. I'm sure there's poets out there. We'll go check them out. It's going to be brilliant stuff. So yeah, thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you all later. I'll be back live Thursday morning for news and react and politics, and hopefully over the weekend we got that VOD to react to. Otherwise, have a lovely day. I'll see you later. And if you're in the city, come out. Bye.